And welcome back, everyone. Today I am taking a look at Nor-Tek wireless clip-on microphone set. It is a USB-C version. It was really cheap. I picked it up at Action for $5 or $6.99. Can't remember exactly. So, little info. There it is in English. And I will be testing it out beside a Lark M1 wireless mic. Shouldn't be that good because this one was really cheap. And I will also test it out against the AGP Tech wired mic. So this is what you get. Manual and a charging cable, so you can charge both mics at once. This is to open. Okay, so there it is. And why are cheap things so difficult to open? Anyway, I'm gonna charge it up and then I'm gonna do some tests and some comparison when I have the time, and I'm gonna come back to tell you if it's right to get it or not. It is plug and play, so it should be good to go if it's compatible. I'm curious. I'm gonna see. Working distance is up to 20 meters in a straight line, so I will test it also. And I will see if there's any kind of noise cancelling or whatever. Okay, so let's start the official comparison. And the mic I'm using now, that's the one I'm actually using from the start of the video. This is the Hollyland Lark M1 wireless microphone. It's really nice. I picked it up a few years ago on sale for 97 euros. Nice, crispy, and I really like it. And this is a sample of the AGP Tech lav mic. It is a wired mic, so it is plugged right into my phone via 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I picked it up maybe a year ago or longer for 10 euros. It is definitely not the best. It is warm, does make me sound really warm and a little bit bassy, but it's still okay. It's good enough to do what I want it to do. So next up, it's going to be the Nor-Tek wired mic. So this is the Nor-Tek wireless microphone set, and you might say, oh, sounds really good. Well, this is not the first test I am doing. The first test I did, I connected a mic to my chest, just like you would do, and I was chit-chatting, and it didn't really pick up my voice. So now the mic is really close to my mouth, and it does sound okay. So I don't know if you're going to be walking around this way, but it does sound okay when it's really close to your mouth. This is a quiet test, and later on I will be taking it outside to do a test along the freeway to see how it's going to handle itself. So this is mic 1, and this is the other mic, and I did notice there was a tiny difference in sound. One was a little bit lower and a little bit warmer, so I don't know if you could see any difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the next one on again. Put them beside each other. They're both connected. So is there a difference? I don't know. Okay, this was my test of the Nor-Tek wireless mic inside. See you outside for the second part of my test. And this is my outside test. Now I'm using the internal mic. I am standing beside a freeway, so a good bit of noise, and it is a bit windy. So, alright, let's get to the mic test. So, this is a microphone test of the Lark M1 wireless microphone. It's pinned to my chest, so this is the way I would use it in real life, especially if I'm just walking around or vlogging. So I'm standing beside the freeway, a good bit of noise, and it's also windy. Alright, let's get to the second one. And this is a mic test of the AGP Tech lav mic, the wired mic that's plugged right into my phone. It's also connected to my chest, same place as the Lark M1 wireless mic. So this is the way I would use it in real life. It's on the side of the freeway, it's busy, and it's also windy. So now I'm going to test the Nor-Tek. Okay, so this is test 1 of the Nor-Tek wireless mic. It's connected to my chest, just like the 2 previous mics. I'm standing beside the freeway, good bit of noise, and it's also kind of windy. So this is test 1 connected to my chest. And this is test 2 of the Nor-Tek wireless mic. And now it's really close to my mouth, so don't know if there's any difference. I am standing beside the freeway, a little bit of noise, and it's also a bit windy. And yes, I am using a wind mesh. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a second mic to see if there's any difference. And this is the second mic. It's the Nor-Tek wireless mic. This one is close to my mouth, so I'm just going to move it slowly to my chest, where it would be if I'm just walking around, vlogging, and see if there's any difference. Moving it down to my chest. So we're standing beside the freeway, a little bit of a noise, and it's also kind of windy and cold. So this is my mic test. So this is a mic test of the Nor-Tek wireless microphone. About 10 meters away from the car, or should I say away from the phone. And the receiver, I'm looking straight at the receiver right now, and the mic is connected to my chest. So now I'm going to turn it on to receive. I was using a wind mesh, so now I'm going to turn back towards the receiver, and I'm going to remove the wind mesh. So the wind mesh is removed, and I'm still at the same distance, about 10 meters away from the receiver, looking straight at the receiver. So now I'm going to go to about 20 meters. 20 meters away from the receiver, looking straight at it, and I am using a wind mesh. They are promising about 20 meters in a straight line, so let's see if it's any good. And the mic is connected to my chest. It's close to my chin, but it is still connected to my chest. I'm using a wind mesh. Now I'm going to remove the wind mesh. And now I remove the wind mesh, and I'm at the same 20 meters distance, looking straight at the receiver. Now I'm going to turn away from the receiver. So now I'm going to turn back. Now I'm going to try the second mic. So I'm going to turn it on to see if it's going to connect at this distance. Okay, and now I'm using a second mic at the same distance, and I'm walking back towards the receiver. I'm still using a wind mesh. Now I'm going to remove the wind mesh. Wind mesh is removed, and I'm walking back towards the receiver. Maybe 10 meters away from the receiver at the moment. So this is my distance test. Was it any good? Let me know. Or when I reach back, I'll check to see if it's any good. And now I'm back beside the receiver. And now a little driving video to see if the mic is actually suitable to make this kind of videos. The mic is connected to my seatbelt, and I am not using a wind mesh. Am I using a wind mesh? No, I'm not using a wind mesh. Windows are a little bit open, so let's see. It's going to pick up my voice, and if it's going to pick up the sounds around me. So this is me using the Nor-Tek wireless mic to make a driving video, simulate making a driving video. And this is the double mic test of the Nor-Tek wireless mic. Jayda is assisting me,
this is
and she's just going to keep talking, and we're going to see if the mic is going to separate our voices.
Mic.
Okay, so welcome back. Let's talk about the battery life, and then I'm going to give you my verdict. Thank you so much, Jayda, for helping me out with the double mic test. I was going to end the video using this mic, but for some reason the quality is not good anymore, and I'll talk about that in my conclusion. So what about the charging time? Well, charging both mics at once took 1 hour and 52 minutes. Charging them separately, also using my phone charger, one took 1 hour and 32 minutes, and the next one took 1 hour and 45 minutes. What about the runtime? From one, I got 1 hour and 45 minutes before I got the low battery warning, and then it died 5 minutes later, so I got 1 hour and 50 minutes. And from the next one, I got 1 hour and 54 minutes before I got the low battery warning, and it died 5 minutes later, so I got 1 hour and 59 minutes. So what's my verdict? Well, if it was 50 euros, I would tell you to leave it, definitely. But because it was only 5 or 6 euros, then I'm going to say it's actually quite okay. First impression was really bad. It was so bad I didn't even use a part of the video. But after a while, it got better and better. So who's it for? Well, for children and for someone that's not really serious about their sound quality. If you are a professional, a vlogger, and it needs to be good every single time, then you should skip this one. When it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it's really bad. And you never know when it's going to be bad. And also, I would recommend using it more in a stable environment where it's not really noisy, windy, because when it's really noisy, the noise cancelling or noise reduction, I didn't read the manual, but I can tell it's working. It's going to be aggressive sometimes. So beside a freeway, it was actually quite good in blocking out the background noise. But when I did that part in a car, it was a little bit too aggressive. It was trying to block out the road noise and the engine and the wind, because the window was a little bit open. And by doing that, it did some kind of weird, distort my voice a little bit. And in some cases, even blocked my voice completely. So if you're going to be on the move, you're in a noisy environment, and I definitely wouldn't use this one. It's not really suitable, in my opinion. So it's really small, light, compact. It's the size of, I would say, a AAA battery, AA battery. It's really light, just a few grams. This is your receiver. Stick it into your phone. This one you don't need to charge. Your phone is going to power it up. Green light is going to go on. Just press this one for a few seconds. Turn it on. It's going to blink. It's going to connect real fast, maybe within a few seconds. So that's really fast. So like I said, it's definitely worth the price, but it's not really that good. It's good enough just for some amateur things, but I definitely wouldn't use it to make a driving video, because you saw what happened during my test. Distance-wise, distance is okay if you are facing the receiver. The moment you turn away, the quality is going to drop, the connection is going to drop. And yeah, I think that's it actually. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Only problem is you don't know when it's going to be good and when it's going to be bad. All right, that's my video. Thank you so much for checking in. It was way too long. And there is no case, so what I did was I picked this up also on AliExpress for a few euros. And it does fit in it. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.